Hey guys, it's Sam here. Still Christmas Day. I got the holes painted on from the pattern transferred over to the quarter panel, so I'm just letting that dry up so I can pull that paper off and hopefully the holes will be marked there. This is what my wife got me for Christmas. 20 volt DeWalt half-inch impact drill, cordless. Got the battery charging right now so I can test it out. Yeah, this is a nice impact cordless drill. A little heavy side. It's a little on the heavy side, but it's supposed to be one of the most torque or something. I don't remember, but pretty nice looking. So here in a little bit I'm gonna try it out. Alright, thanks guys for watching, and as soon as I get that paper off I'll bring you guys back. Hey guys, it's still Monday, Christmas Day. It's about 5 in the evening. I'm fixing to call it a day, but I got the holes transferred over from that pattern, so they are painted on there. So now I just need to drill them out and go from there. And then also I went ahead and did a practice hole right here. I marked this with the pattern that I had, and then I drilled it with a bit, and then I took some files and stuff and then I filed it down, and I got it pretty close to the size of what you need for these clips. And I gotta find some more of these clips. I think you can get them online, but I've got to order some. Those are, of course I wouldn't be able to use these. These are old and brittle. But yeah, just kind of messing around here, doing nothing other than practicing here. And then I decided to take this crease out of this panel. I was just kind of hammering and dolly with the body hammer, and I was able to get the crease out. So it kind of is still a little low in some spots, but just kind of practicing on that. And I guess their way of taking the crease out was to drill holes, which they still didn't take the crease out that was here. They drilled holes here and then tried to pull it out as much they could and then filled it with Bondo. But yeah, that was back in the old days. They would, I guess, drill them holes like that and use that pulling, that slide hammer, that screw in there, and then pull it out and pack the rest with Bondo. Anyways, I'm fixing to call it quits. So we'll see you guys on the next video. Hey guys, today is Saturday, December 30th, I think, and I was getting ready to drill these holes here. So what I've done is I've got the holes marked, but I went ahead and got me a piece of tape and made the oval shape holes here, and just to make sure that I don't overcut it or over drill it or whatever. But anyway, I've drilled a couple of small holes in there center, and then I've got this Dremel bit that's supposed to take off metal, so we'll see how it works. I did try it out on this piece, but it kind of, you got to be real careful with it. It kind of binds up if you try to take off too much. But what I'm going to do is take this Dremel and just kind of shave off what I need here. So let's see how this works out. I was going to do it with the file, but this may be a little bit quicker. Okay, I about got it. I'm gonna do this one, and then I've got another bit for the Dremel that'll kind of just grind them little edges down just a little bit more. So I'll put you guys on pause and I'll continue on with this other one. Alright guys, I still hadn't finished drilling all the holes, but I got these two drilled. I've got a clip in here. I've got the upper molding for the quarter panel to the edge of the door, or I mean of the quarter here, and then I've got my quarter, my door molding on, and then I've got the lower quarter panel molding on, and it's at the edge of the quarter panel. I hadn't got this one in, but anyway, I went through and taped it before I started drilling any more holes. And when I got to the end, it looks like I'm gonna be okay. I met up here, C-trim goes right around here, and I met up at this point here. So it looks like I'm gonna go ahead and drill the rest of the holes. This is a little bit bent up here. I guess when I removed this trim here, I don't remember, or I guess I removed it. It's been such a long time ago, but I could not find any of my C-trim here. This piece I got on eBay, and it's in fairly good shape. I mean, it's kind of dull, kind of spotted in this white area here, so it could be shined up and fixed up. It's got a little bit of scratches here and there, but I picked it up for like $30 or $35, something like that, just to get a measurement, because I couldn't find none of my C-trim. So I'm to the point where I'm going to start drilling them holes, because I'm happy the way it looks like it's going to turn out fine. I'm not going to have to trim any of the molding. And I did find out that the upper molding, the upper quarter panel molding, there's no difference between the right and the left. This one will work on either side. But the lower molding, there is a difference, because you do have a fatter part towards the bottom, thinner part on top. So the fatter part goes on the bottom, because I had the other one over here, and when I tried to match this up, it didn't line up, it didn't look right. So I did figure that out, that the lower quarter panel molding has a right and a left. The upper quarter panel molding doesn't matter if it goes on the right or the left. They're both the same, I think, both the same size here, top and bottom. There may be a thinner, I'll have to check, don't quote me on that, but I'm thinking this one here can go either way. C-trim, of course, it's got a right and a left. So I'm happy the way that's coming out, so I'm going to go ahead and drill my holes. I did drill this hole. There is a clip on here, so I drilled this hole. It's a, I can't remember, 5/16, 3/8. Let me see here. Well, I can't see that size of that bit there. I believe it's a 5/16. It's not going to focus, but yeah, I think that's a 5/16 bit. I can barely see the number. Anyway, don't quote me on that one either, but I'm thinking it's a 5/16 hole. So I'm going to get busy on drilling the holes out, because it looks like it's going to work out. I was worried about having to trim some of this off, a quarter or what, but I don't think I'm going to have to do that. It looks like it's going to be good. So I've got to, like I said, start drilling the holes. Then I've got to get this finished up here. I just wanted to get these two holes drilled here so I can go ahead and start sanding my fiberglass filler. Like I said, most of that will come off, or is going to come off. I've got it pretty much shaped out right here on the edge. It just needs a little bit more work. Alright guys, I am going to drill some holes and I'll bring you guys back if I get anything else done. Let's see, up here in the front, I've got my cowl panel on. I think I need to push this hood just a little bit back because I did not know the hood lines up with the fender, but when you put this trim on, which this is really bad shape, it's pretty beat up and stuff, but you put this trim on, it extends it out just a little bit, but as you can tell right here it doesn't line up. So this ends up when you put this hood trim, it ends up coming out quite a bit. So I've got to push my hood back. I don't think the fenders need to come up, because like I said, both these here lined up. But then I got to thinking, if I pull the hood up, then it's not going to line up here. So I don't know what I've got going on there. I'll have to figure that out. Because like I said, it lines up pretty good right in here. So if I push that thing back, I'll have to figure that one out when I get to it. I don't know. I may have to end up pushing the fender a little bit back, or maybe forward. I don't think I can go back any further. I mean, this one will go back, but then it'll close that gap. And this one here will not go back any further because it's pretty much mounted to the firewall. There's no shims in it. So I don't know how accurate this trim is, because like I said, this one here is really beat up. I couldn't even line up the holes where they go. I had to kind of force it in there. Some of the clips are broke off. Pretty bad shape right here, dented up really bad. So I'm gonna be looking for a molding like this in the future. I think I've seen some. These are pretty hard to come by. NOS anyway. You can buy them aftermarket through Dynacorn, but I'd like to get an NOS. Alright guys, I'm gonna get busy and start drilling them holes. This one is really bad. Look how bad that one is. I don't think there's no saving this one. It's kind of creased in right here, and at the back it's been, where it was creased, it's cut right there. So there really is no saving this one. These are pretty much hard. They're also pretty hard to come by on the NOS. You can buy them aftermarket. I think I did find one on eBay that I bought. I don't know, here lately I've just been buying stuff that I forget what the heck I buy. But anyways, I think I picked up a right or a left, I'm not sure. I think it's a left. Couldn't find any rights. But anyways, go with that. And I hadn't mounted the cowl completely. I just kind of set it up there. So I will have to work on that. But I was concerned about the trim and the holes over there. So I'm going to drill them holes and then I'll bring you guys back. Alright, thanks for watching.